This is the Mohsin Mortgage Program with Sarah Mohsin. Mohsin Mortgage is licensed in several states for residential and commercial purchases and refinancing. Call 800-662-9550. And now, here's your host, Sarah Mohsin.
It's Friday, folks. It's great to be back here again. I'm so delighted to have two terrific guests from the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. This is such an important cause, and we're looking forward to having Tina Masseri-Thompson.
Yep.
And then we have Cody. Cody, great to have both of you here. And certainly would love to share what's happening in Pittsburgh because we're having an event that's coming up. Can you share a little bit, Tina, about the upcoming event and fundraising options?
Sure. So coming up here in Pittsburgh on Saturday, February 27th, we're doing our Race to Any Place event, which this is our 16th year, and crazy as it is, it's a stationary bike race.
Wonderful.
So planning for 80 teams. I know Cody will talk a little bit more about teams and how you can sign up for a team, but we're excited to have this going on now. We're at Heinz Field, so home of, hopefully, after this weekend, the champion Pittsburgh Steelers.
Wonderful. But
we'll be racing for 6 hours against the clock, but really the whole goal here is to raise money for blood cancer research and local patient aid and financial support.
Right, so this is a wonderful thing. I was very grateful. Sharon Skittle, who's a good friend of mine, introduced me and brought us all together and brought me into the committee. So I do really care dearly about anything related to cancer research, and I wanted to just share details on how, if perhaps someone is not able to be a part of this, how they can contribute, what is the easiest way if they want to be a part of a team, if they want to just donate, what is the quickest and easiest way to do this? Cody?
And I think I can take it from here. So if anybody wants to participate, if they want to register for a team, or maybe you can't be there that day, but you would like to donate, they can go to racepittsburgh.org. So it's race, RACEPGH.org.
Mm-hmm.
There's a donate button. There's also a link there where you can register and be a part of a team.
Wonderful. And I think that it is all about being of service and being a part of a team, so you can also join in the fun and be a part of a team here in Pittsburgh. I know that each one of us has been affected by, cancer, whether it's a friend or a family member. There's so much that we can do. And certainly, I think that this event has been going on for how long, did you say?
16 years.
16 years. And, both Tina and Cody are wonderful. They've been working away on the sidelines. They're sponsors, I believe. You're still looking for sponsors?
Yes, we are still looking for sponsors, and we do have some really unique sponsorship opportunities. And we've added some new things to the event this year that would be, great sponsorship opportunities.
Okay. The number here, 1-800-662-9550 as well, if you have questions. Can you list a few of those sponsorship opportunities?
Yes, absolutely. So this year we have added a kids zone. So we're looking for a sponsor for our kids area. We've also added in a team photo area. So when the teams aren't on the bikes or before and after, they can kind of, gather with their team and get some photos, and we're going to have some props. Whoever that sponsor would be, we would do like a cutout photo frame and put their
Wonderful.
logo on it. Just, something to add. It adds to the event, but also it's great for the sponsors because then when people are taking photos, it kind of gets out everywhere on social media.
Mm-hmm.
We've added a yoga area, which we do have a sponsor for that, but we're very
Wonderful.
excited. So when you're not on the bike, you can kind of, take a few minutes and go and stretch. We also would like to kind of bring in where we remember those that we've lost. We're going to call it Memory Lane.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to have a bike there and put names of those that we have lost. And then we're also thinking about doing, we always want to do things for our survivors. So if we did a survivor wall where people kind of would put a blood drop where they are on their cancer journey. And then we also have our superhero capes, which everyone loves. And we give all of our survivors a superhero cape.
I think this is such a great event. I seriously encourage folks to participate or just contribute. Either way, it is so very important to each and every one of us. And again, Tina, can you list the website and just a little bit more about the Leukemia Lymphoma Society?
Sure. So we are a national organization. We represent the office here in Pittsburgh, but so if someone is in your listening area and not out of the Pittsburgh area, that's great. They can still log on to www.racepgh.org and donate, because as an organization, we support research across all of the United States and Canada. We have 65 chapter offices, and each of our offices are able to offer financial aid, copay assistance, family support groups, back to school programming for students that are out with cancer and returning to the classroom. So all of these donations really do help us as an organization be able to continue to support that mission and not just find eventual cures for cancer, but to help our families that are dealing with this day in and day out to be able to get some resources and support that they need. So again, like I said, as an organization, we're out of the Pittsburgh office, but we do cover the United States and Canada, and all donations can be accepted at the Race Pittsburgh, RACEPGH.org website.
Perfect. And the number here, 1-800-662-9550. I've had so many of our listeners who have actually been a part of this and have also participated or contributed. So I know that it's January, and I always say it's a brand new day. So let's see what we can do. We can, put our efforts together, show up in Pittsburgh, or simply make a contribution. It's not that tough. And certainly I think that it is a worthwhile commitment for all of us to be a part of this. Life's a team sport. And again, as I've said, for businesses out there, what is the best way to do this? I know there's, restaurant owners and folks who may be in real estate. How do we come about just making a donation?
If they would want to make a strict donation, they could go to the racepittsburgh.org. If they want to do team building and maybe get a team together, or do corporate sponsorship, they can contact me. My direct dial is 412 395-2887. They could also go to the website. All of my information is on there. We'd be happy to put a package together geared towards sponsorship or, creating a team. We also have vendor booth available. So it's 6 hours and we have about 1,200 people there. So it's a great opportunity for our vendors to come out and they could set up a table there as well.
That's terrific. And it's a great facility. We're at Heinz, right?
Yes, we're at Heinz Field in the East Club Lounge. You're not always have a chance to get there, so it's a fantastic facility. Come and check it out. We'll have so many things going on. The bikes are all positioned so they're, looking out the windows, which is beautiful. If you go to the website, you can see the photos from last year.
Perfect. And I think, it's cold here in Pittsburgh. It hasn't snowed yet, but even if it does, you still have a great view of it. And I do love snow. I just think that there is a pretty factor to it. But the bottom line is that you're with friends and family members. And so there's a lot of laughter as well that comes out of it, with the goodwill and the fact that you make a full day of it and you can spend time with your friends and your family members. And how many, now you said there were about 80 teams that you're looking at?
Yes, we had about 80 teams last year. We're looking for about the same this year. We do have a lot of people that participate and just come to the event, and donate, but don't actually ride on the bike. So that's always an option too. Okay,
that's perfect. So is there a minimum donation versus, or is it just whatever the amount?
There's no minimum donation. If you're interested in getting a team, there's a $750 bike minimum. So normally there are 12 people on a bike. You can have less if you want to, but if you do, then each person would go twice on the bike. So you would have two 15-minute cycles on the bike in between the 6 hours.
That's perfect. I think that it's well worth a fun day, being with people that you love and supporting a great cause. So I'm a big supporter of it. I'm very grateful to be invited to be a part of this. Thanks, Sharon Skittle. She's in the studio with us as well. And, Tina, is there anything else you can add a little bit more to folks out there who may have questions about the Leukemia Lymphoma Society?
Yeah, absolutely. So through our Race Pittsburgh site or just at www.lls.org, you can find out more information. We offer free literature thanks to donations such as the ones that we're collecting through this event and the other events that we do. But, if anyone has a blood cancer or knows someone who has a blood cancer, if you haven't been in contact with your local chapter, please go onto the website, look us up, get in contact with us. We always say, you didn't invite us here to talk about this just for the fun of the event, although it is a lot of fun. Yeah. But it's because we want to make sure that there's awareness out there and that if people need help, they know where to come to find it.
It is so very important. I say that we're not alone. We are all facing challenges at, different periods, but it's nice to know that they can reach out and have the information that they need and the support. And again, folks, the number also is 1-800-662-9550. We are very committed towards this cause, and so are supporting it in each and every way. Any last words, ladies? before we close?
Just thank you to everybody, for listening to us. If you want any more information, please go to racepittsburgh.org. You can find all the contact information, and we would love to see everybody on the 27th.
And just a thank you from us to you for having us. And we can't wait to have a little video clip that we'll be sharing on social media of you riding on race day.
I'm hiding. I'm not good with that. So
Oh no, check back to the website, friends. We will be sharing.
with that, thanks so much, ladies. You make my heart smile, really. I'm so grateful that you both could be here. I know you're very busy fundraising, and we are here to support. And with that, stay well, folks.
This has been the Mohsin Mortgage Program with Sarah Mohsin. Mohsin Mortgage is licensed in several states for residential and commercial purchases and refinancing. Call 800-662-9550.